Good morning, it's Dave Kwiecinski. Friday morning, third week of Lent, here in Gilson Park, beautiful Gilson Park, Wilmette, Illinois. You can see the waves lapping at the shoreline behind me. If it was the ocean, I'd say they're gently lapping at the shoreline, but this is a lake. So it's a little rough, but it sounds so relaxing. Wait, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Do you ever hear voices? Do you ever hear the voice of God? Today's psalm reading, the refrain is, I am the Lord your God. Hear my voice. Have you ever listened for the word of God, or for God to talk to you? How do you hear him? How do you know? We are told that if we study the scriptures, if we immerse ourselves in the Bible, in prayer, and earnestly just lose ourselves there, that's how we talk to God. And in our own words. The more we do that, it's easier to listen to what he's telling us. So think about that. How are you communicating with him? What steps are you taking to try to hear his voice? That's the message for today. I am the Lord your God. Hear my voice. In the gospel today, the scribe asks Jesus to give him the greatest commandments, and we know what they are, and I don't want to do them injustice by paraphrasing, but it's essentially, I'm the Lord your God. You shall love me with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And it's funny because every time I hear the explanation, the scribe is supposedly a guy who really has full understanding. And from the words, I guess, yes, he does. But I always find it a little interesting that he says, he tells Jesus, you are correct, teacher, in saying that these are the two greatest commandments. But I guess that's his way of interpreting and parroting it back to Jesus. But he says something very profound when he says, those two commandments are greater than any sacrifice. It's greater than any bird that I can kill and put on the altar. It's greater than any animal I can kill and put on the altar. And that is a significant transition between Old Testament sacrifice and New Testament sacrifice. In the New Testament, Jesus says we need to sacrifice ourselves. So how am I supposed to do that? I need to listen to what God is telling me to do. Lord, let me hear your voice today. This is Dave Kwiecinski, DaveKFitness.com, thephilosophyofdave.wordpress.com, on Twitter at Dave Kwiecinski. Have a great weekend. Have a fabulous day. See ya.